Okay, hello. My name is you can call me as Eric. Um I'm posting a video today because I'm posting a video today on a web series called Triangle. I've been watching it for a good minute. I'm hooked on it. And the YouTube channel that the discussion is on is called um Ballroom Throwbacks. BRTB TV Ballroom Throwbacks, and I subscribe to the YouTube channel. So they have a discussion going on about how does society view gay and trans. And I want to join the conversation because some of their answers were kind of on point, and the ones I disagree with, I wanted to discuss those about it. Even the ones I agree with, I still want to discuss those about it because to give my opinion on it, join in. I commented under the second video of I comment on the second video of the discussion, but I watch all three videos because there's three parts to it. And the first part I'm going to play for you. I'm going. It's like 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. I may stop in the middle of it and talk about it or whatever, or I may just finish. But I may just like stop in the middle and then talk about it and then play it on and then talk about it at the end or whatever. So I'm going to play it for you now. And the character who is talking now, this is a Triangle web series. They have a YouTube channel also. Her name is Shanice, and what they're talking about now is trans being identified as. So I'm gonna let you hear the video and watch it, so you will see for yourself. Okay, so
But every time you hear transsexual getting found murdered, what does society consider her as? Not a woman, a fucking no. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. No, no. We're talking about society. No, no. In this reality, and society is the name that you use several times. And you talking what society consider us as. So, no, 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 no. See, there's a difference. There's a difference when a acceptable society and society that just that it is what it is. And sometimes society look at us just what he look at us. What is it? That's part of it. No, no, listen, no. If you wish, I kind of wish I would have got the beginning.
okay, the characters that you see, this red character right here, he plays Derek on Triangle. This one is he plays Rob on Triangle. I think his real name is Thomas, the way they call him Thomas. He is, I forgot. But he plays Rob on Triangle. He's in a relationship with him and it's like a basic love triangle. I'm just gonna call it the characters as I go.
Even though society defines what a woman is, when a transgender comes about, then they look at you, they say a man. And guess what? They don't have to just do a transgender. They don't have to just do a transgender. Because as a gay man, people have called me sheep. And even though I'm just a fucking gay man, they have called me sheep and her and ma'am. And I'm not a fucking trans woman, but they still call me female pronouns. But then when a transgender comes.
Okay. So what they're talking about is that what trans I'm gonna say trans in period are being identified as and what you feel like what you are. Shanice, which is the character that plays Eve Newman on Triangle, she's I didn't even know that I kind of figured that she was a transgender woman because of like the way it's kind of, I don't want to really kind of point it out, but it's like the way her booty and the way her booty is shaped, like whatever. And I was trying to figure out was she's a transsexual or was he just a woman because her lips and her butt or whatever. But what she's talking about is that all these how people identifying transgender people, like say, okay, she looked like a woman, but on her birth certificate or she go to the morgue, she's gonna be identified as a man and not as a woman. Just like all these murderers that are just like all these transgender people that was killed. People out of respect on the news are identifying them as transgender women. But in reality they are everyone's calling them man. People who have respect for a transgender person would call them a transgender woman or a transgender man, or they would call them by the name that they want them to call them by, or whatever. So I get what she's saying. Like, it's just their respect. It's no matter what I was born as, but what I feel that I am is a woman or I'm a man, and I want to be called by the name I want to be called by, or by the woman name I want to be called by, or what I identify as instead of what I was born as genetically. So I'm gonna let you watch the rest of the video, and then I'm gonna talk about it a little more after. It's gonna be 3 parts. This is the first part video, and then I'm gonna do the second one. So they're gonna be like coming right behind each other. So this is the first part. So I'm gonna let you watch the rest of the part. Okay, do you see? You can't really see her or whatever, but the character right here, the lady that's sitting on the thing, her
Wait,
name,
wait, let me ask you a question.
her name, her name is
Did that hurt you? Did that bother you? Those type of things?
Christina.
Had it done something to you?
In the beginning, it did bother me, but now that I'm more
But
gender non-conforming,
her name is Christina, and she plays Fallon Davenport on the Davenport, one of the Davenport airs on Triangle. Okay.
I don't give a fuck about these labels. You can call me she or him, and she or he, and I don't give a fuck. But as a person now, it doesn't bother me. I don't care about labels, but other people do. Other people do care about these labels because it's bothers them as a soul. And when it's a transgender person, you do strive to be a woman, and somebody's still calling you he, or even if you are a gay man and you strive to be a he, and they still calling you, they look at you as less of a man because you're gay. You take things to add yourself.
But you know what? Let me say something. You know what? Let's not even get on the topic of even gay or straight. Us as being black men and women. The fact that the fact that we're looked at less than period. We look at less than humans. We're looked at as animals. So therefore, it's not something that I've become accustomed to, but it's something that I'm more aware of. That when you call me a man, he, she, it doesn't matter.
But can I ask you a question?
Okay. Okay. So what they're talking about close to the end, okay, Derek, the character Derek, I think his name is something, it's out with A. But the character Derek was explaining about labels. People, which it is true. As a gay man, you do have some people who refer to you as she or as a girl. But when you're as a transgender woman, you're identified as a man, which I kind of get that because it's crazy, but it is awkward. As a gay man, people identify as girl, she, ma'am, or whatever. But as a transgender woman, you are not identified as that, especially in the gay community. And I kind of get it's just a respect of it. Some people, and I get what he was saying about labels, but he go into labels later on, I think in the second or the third video. But I'm going to get into that also. But I get what he's saying about labels. There are so many people who are labeled or whatever. I'm just going to get to the subject about labels. But basically what they were saying is that the respect of being a trans woman, like being identified, just like I identify myself as a man still, even though I'm gay, I lay with another man or I like dick. Another person may not identify the same. They may call me less of a man, like Derek said, because what? I'm gay or I'm labeled as gay or I lay with another man. That people see that and they call it less of a man. Just like if a man get beat up by a woman, he's less of a man because he let a woman beat up on him. No, not in reality. It just may be the way he was raised to not fight a woman. It may be that he know that if he hit this woman, he know he could possibly do some damage. It all goes to show that labels are a big part of today's society. Labels been a part of society since since centuries, ages, BC time. Like labels have been a part of the world since God came. I don't know, probably before then. I don't know. But labels are a big part, and I get what they were saying. Like it's the respect of being identified, not what you can be on. I can like right now. I can turn my I can turn mine on and off. I can deepen up my voice and be like or whatever. I can deepen it up and then turn it off and then get like high or something like that. I don't say like yes, every one of us don't pop our fingers and snap our fun. I turn it on. I do it when I want to do it or whatever. But at the end of the day, I get what they're saying. It's like being identified as. Like, if I'm a man, I don't care if I'm gay, I'm still a man at the end of the day. If I'm a transgender woman, I'm a transgender woman at the end of the day. I know what I am at the end of the day when I take off my clothes. Just like she at the end of the day when I take off my clothes. Now, in the next video, we're going to get more down into detail about the situation and going to lead up into more. So, so the next video is going to be about, the next one is going to be about, it's the same topic, but the next one going to be kind of more detailed, and it's kind of my bad. It's kind of going to be more detailed, so I'm going to upload that video now. Well, I'm going to record it next, so, okay.